this is a weird thing I don't get about Ralph. Like, I've watched your guys' show. Your numbers have gone up. Josh and his streaming on multiple platforms, his numbers have gone up. I know you guys have your thing with COG going on, but COG's maintained a steady number without really decreasing. Gator and Rand have numbers that are going up. So everybody can find like a fucking audience, but it's like Ralph is out there in this weird position where he keeps pushing everybody away, especially all like his big whales and donors and fucking supporters. He's gonna his ending's gonna be dark. Like, I mean, I wonder. I mean, does everybody get that? Like, we're in a year, maybe 2 years. It's gonna be a headline news story about Ethan Ralph and a stick up at a Mexican gas station.
I mean,
something.
It's going to be a Gonzalo Lira tier ending. Probably worse. Probably darker. Like, it's going to be like the cartel chopped him up.
No. I think it's going to, like, be the most unceremonious, like, he was found dead. I think it's just...
just one day, he just stopped streaming. The thing is, like, if he does die, like, of overdose or in his sleep, like, who's going to let us know that this happened?
Yeah, Adol Wolf.
Who's going to claim... how's he even going to know?
Chief of Staff.
But how's he even going to know?
Sure.
Because contact will just cease.
Yeah.
Ralph doesn't have any living family other than Evan, who he leaves to rot in an institution because he's disabled.
I know who would tell us. What kind of truck does he drive again?
Oh, that Nissan. The Nissan truck.
Nissan will have a report about it when they go to repossess his vehicle for delinquency of payment. But that's how he'll be discovered dead and melted into his chair. As Nissan will be the one to check up on him.
What's going to happen is Ralph is going to be just like thrown into a pauper's grave in Mexico, and that will be it.
Get?
Yeah, like he when he just dies.
Don't they charge double for more than one plot?
Well, he won't have his own plot. What I'm saying is, when you're too impoverished to have a plot of land for your funeral, or have even what they do is they just burn up all these people and then they just scatter them all in the same plot.
They're going to turn them into Ralph Jerky and feed them to the wild dogs.
They're going to turn him into Ralph Jerky, turn him into dog food, feed him to the fucking coyotes out there. It's sad.
His cats finally get wet meat,
It's sad,
it's like, at a certain point, some people were like, do you feel bad at all? It's like, he doxed my passport, attacks our families, doxed, attacks people, and tries to get them fired from their job, this, that, the other. It's like, you know what? At a certain point, no.
And you try and make peace with him. You try and rationalize with him. And then he comes back on you again and again and again. And so it just starts to get to the point where you don't have any sympathy for him at all.
In fact,
I think the important question is, do you think his cats will eat him?
I don't think so. He's pretty...
Well, how long would a dead body have to be in a room before a cat starts eating it?
Not very long.
Like what? Like
not
2
very
weeks?
long.
A week?
Less.
Well, if they're hungry, they'll probably start eating him. Like, they have a lot of food for like a few months.
They'll have a food mountain.
Instead of like a like a dead pool, it should be a cat pool. Like, how long is it going to take those cats before Nissan shows up? Of course.
Oh man!
I actually have a feeling that it'll be like Josh Moon that takes charge of the body. I talked about this bit that me and Josh were gonna split Ralph's skull to have it as ashtrays. That's so dark. That's fucking horrible. We're each gonna have like a piece of the skull to use as ashtrays. Remember, because it's like Stalin apparently had Hitler's had his skull as an ashtray for years. Who knows if that's real? That's where I got that idea from, though. That's so fucking morbid. That's terrible.